from J5. Her speech is titled Give Wholeheartedly. It is mentored by Rita Alka DTM and will be evaluated by Toastmaster Tarandeep Kaur Chawla from 82. Toastmaster Sanjana is someone who loves to sing and dance. In her own words, she has an I would like to call her the red color of our rainbow, which stands for vibrancy. Toastmaster Sanjana, give wholeheartedly, Toastmaster Sanjana Chabra.
Thank you. Yes, I'm going to nail this. I'm going to write up a storm. I'm going to be so good. What if I'm the worst speaker in the history of all of Toastmasters? I'm going to be fine. Or not. This was just 30 seconds of the tug of war I prayed for days before I decided to be here. The insecure person worried about body issues, or the overconfident boisterous go-getter, the loved and doting wife, or the responsible daughter worrying if her parents are okay back home. The absent-minded daughter-in-law who accidentally left the cooker onto the stage, onto the onto the gas stove empty. Wait, that was Rashi. But who am I? Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. My journey is an ordinarily extraordinary one. Coming from a huge joint Marwari family living in Imphal, Manipur, we moved here to Guwahati. I'm the eldest of 3 children and obviously the most loved and pampered child. My younger sister is a guest here today and she's going to vehemently argue the most loved bit. But for now, let's agree to disagree and pretend like what I'm saying is true. Growing up, the radio was mom's weapon to wake us up every morning, making us hate it with a vengeance. And papa's constant inquest turned us into individuals who were grudgingly responsible to a fault. The radio later became the reason we fell in love with music. And the incessant reasoning turned us into individuals who consciously weighed their decisions. In 2000, we were shipped off to boarding schools. No, not because we were insidious. Oh, we were. But rather because the Naxalites were actual Santas and kept schools closed for 10 out of 12 months. And hence started my countrywide vagrancy for education. Only to return home after 13 long years. It was during this time my superpowers were discovered. Yes, you heard right, my superpowers. I could move my feet to the beat and I could recall the lyrics to almost all songs I'd heard only twice. Okay, I know it's not much, but I'm irrationally proud of them to not show them off here. The next milestone that changed my life came when I met my husband Aditya and we tied the knot in 2015. Our wedding day was definitely something. Like most brides, it's imprinted in my brain. But there was something else that made the day even more special. There we were on stage, in all pomp and glory, overdressed to the T, flashing celebrity smiles for the cameras, when one of our guests walked up on stage. He was the watchman at our apartment. He reached us with the broadest smile and a 10-rupee note in hand, ready to bless the newlyweds with all his savings. He reached us, handed us the gift, and with an apologetic smile said, "Bhai, aap bahut khush rahe hamesha." Meaning, may you always find a lot of happiness. I still hold on to this note as a conscious reminder to always give wholeheartedly. Afterwards, I started working as a marketing manager with my husband Aditya, and 5 years have now passed by in the blink of an eye. In the hurdle of life, like most of us, I too forgot to do things for me. Fortunately for me, Aditya did not. He knew of my love for reading and writing and thought me a perfect fit for Toastmasters. He reminded me that I too am deserving of giving to myself wholeheartedly and to do things for me, which is why I'm here today. I stand here at my genesis, ready to take on a new challenge, ready to be a better me, but also maybe to remind everyone here to give to others, but also yourselves, wholeheartedly. Thank you, And that's my time.